I took the 21 days yoga boot camp with Manoj ji twice. And the very first time I came in, because I heard from another colleague who was going, saying that it will reduce stress. And I thought it was a regular yoga class. And it was a life changer for me. And I'm not even doing justice to saying that. Because what it did is, like, we have the usual stress of work, traffic, kids, the standard stuff in Bay Area. But it was early morning, and Manoj has the flexibility that you can take this any days continuously or however. So I did that continuously for a period of time, and then I had some travel, so there was a gap, and then I went back again. But what it did to me is what he talks about as mindfulness. First, I was not planning for it, but I lost weight and I felt fit. My energy level improved. And because I was going for this regularly, my life became more deliberate. I mean, I am generally a planning person, which adds more stress to my life. But what this did to me is, I knew that I had to get up early in the morning, and I had to go for this yoga class. So I would prepare my kids' lunch box or whatever my family responsibilities. I kind of planned for it. Evenings, I would try to go to bed much sooner because I had to go do this in the morning. But the best value I got out of this was during the day when I was at work. Manoj, he just doesn't do yoga. He has this amazing aura around him, and he talks about stuff. And that actually, it was like a voice in my head. So when I go in a corporate setting, and we all have a lot of meetings, and not all meetings are fun, he talks about this thing that, detach yourself, and, don't get too much into yourself. It's you paint your reality, and it's your world. And so I started applying it. So I remember the very first time that this happened successfully for me. This was a regular meeting, which is complicated, very conflict driven. And I'm sitting there, and I remembered Manoj's word, and he said, detach yourself. And he doesn't just give a talk, he gives you steps and tactics to follow. So his advice was, take a breathe for count of 5 and breathe out for count of 5. Just start doing that quietly, focusing on yourself. I did that. And what happened in that moment is, suddenly the room changed. The same meeting room, the same set of people, the same set of conversations, where I would sit and wonder whether, somebody is going to throw a job at me or ask me a question, and I need to be smart, answer this or whatnot. Instead, suddenly the whole room cleared, and they were all voices as if that was a TV. And the voice inside me, which was telling me and, agitating me, just quietened down. And the beautiful thing that happened was, I could see what was happening. I could see what the real issues were. I could see, what value people were adding, what their personalities were, who was actually against who or getting along with who. And it actually did something wonderful, because after that, I could see people and see where there was talent. If somebody was frustrated because they were not challenged enough, I could make sure that was happening. Or somebody had a certain skill and did not feel that they were not, acknowledged, I could go work well with them. So it changed something totally new for me. So in Manoj, when he talks about, wellness by all means, he doesn't say this. He talks about stress reduction and stuff. But I tell you, for a corporate job, I actually think it helps you with leadership. Leadership is about self-awareness. We should be aware of what we are good at, and we should be in the moment, open, empathize with people around us. And that, I think, you get by doing, wellness by all means. Other than that, I went back again for another round of 21 days, and I've been to personal sessions. I've done, I've tried a whole bunch of things that Manoj offers. If Manoj gives something else, if he writes a book, I'll be the first one to buy it too. So I would recommend definitely trying Manoj's Wellness by All Means. Thank you.